This is The Gorge. It's a podcast where my friends and I get together and we gorge ourselves on the year of 2025.
Nightmare that it was. The Gorge is brought to you by Patreon. That's patreon.com/thegorge, where for just $3 a month, you gain access to all of our bonus content. Everything we've ever done as a bonus is yours, including pictures of my dog Peanut, the podcast mascot. It also gets you an exclusive role in our Discord, and it gets you early access to our TTRPG podcast, The Reboot, Sentinels of the Multiverse RPG. Yeah.
Big things are happening in that one.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a wonderful time to start.
We just finished volume 3, 15 issues in, so now is a great time to get started because things are moving.
That's right. Please look forward to the next episode. And if you're not a member of The Gorge, you do get those episodes a week later. So, you know, no matter what, please listen to our gay TTRPG podcast. Please
make me happy. Please. I love DMing so much. You have no idea. Even today, I was like, God, I love DMing so much.
Yeah. So
it's been a struggle because I'm trying to write for things, and I keep thinking about my other blorbos instead of the blorbos I'm supposed to be writing. And it's kind of getting in the way.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's a great problem to have.
Well, regardless, patreon.com/thegorge. We are still doing the Gorgies, folks. It never ends. This is the award show that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
We cleared almost all of our character-based awards. There's a few that are less directly character-based and more like things characters do that we'll get to later. But we cleared that hurdle, and we have about the same number of categories to go.
We can do it, I think.
We can.
Maybe.
Let's start off then with the best... Huh? What? Huh? And the nominees for that are Blueprints, the end of Act 1 of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, the end of Chapter 4 of Deltarune, the timeline of Donkey Kong Bonanza, Gunbuster, all of Severance, and spoilers redacted because only Saturn has seen it from the 100-line Last Defense Academy, which doesn't really help us here.
Yeah, no, I put that there in the off chance that either you or Sara encountered specific thing that I'm thinking of before we did this, and it did not happen.
What day is the specific thing?
It's not a day.
Oh, okay.
It's something that happens in, let's say, a certain amount of routes.
Oh.
Gotcha. Well,
so it's based on how many routes you've done.
No, it's that it is a thing that does not come up in a lot of routes of the game, but does come up in others.
Okay, interesting.
Actually, what I can say, because it was leading, Sara has encountered it kind of, but wouldn't know it unless they had encountered it elsewhere.
Huh. Interesting.
Curious.
Very curious.
I kind of figured that by the end of these awards, like, I would be able to, like, kind of cool my jets on 100 line.
No, you fool.
But I don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
Ben has spent...
good.
So we're on the second day of recording. It's the 21st of January. Ben has spent hours today playing more 100 line.
Literally
let me just pull up Steam real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to double check.
Oh, that's a good thing. I want to see as well.
65.8 hours.
Yeah, so I gotta pull something up real fast. The 100-line Last Defense Academy. I have played... Wow, okay. I have only played 53.9 hours and cleared 2 routes. So...
I haven't played since the very beginning of December. 100 line was mostly a November game for me. My total playtime, having gotten all 100 endings, is 142 and a half hours.
Okay, so I'm like cruising along then.
It's
Yeah.
not too bad. Yeah, honestly.
All right.
I know a lot of those routes are kind of short, so that works out.
Well, also part of it is that as you go through and do more second routes, and this is a thing that wasn't in the game originally, so some people have longer play times for their 100 endings. As you, say, encounter exploration missions that you don't need to do, or do a fight that you have already done before, they'll just go, hey, do you want to skip this?
That's very
And
nice.
I will go, yes, sir, thank you very much. I would like to skip
And
that.
that's the correct thing to do because it saves you a lot of time. And if they ever give you the opportunity to skip a fight, it is because you have done with 0 changes that fight before.
Okay.
Interesting.
So there's never a reason to not take them up on that offer unless you are just like really itching to do some strategy RPG.
Okay.
Unless you really need the resources from exploration missions, which I never do.
Yeah.
You will, if you get it, you will eventually, I promise you, but generally speaking, like if you are going for a multitude of routes, a lot of times you can be like, no, I'll just auto it, like it's bad resources, but you know, I have plenty of time to do this.
Yeah. But anyway, our nominees here. Oates,
What?
do you and I want to get into Donkey Kong?
So, I can't stress this enough. They never explain why Pauline's a kid.
They never even hint
'Cause
at any possible explanation as to why Pauline is now 13 years old.
I need to stress this. When you go to New Donk City at the end of the game, because they let you go to the New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey at the end of the game, it's updated, it's newer looking, all of the street lights are suddenly less 1940s looking, and all of the street signs are more modernized, all of the people's dress is more modernized. So it takes place, presumably, farther along than Odyssey.
I looked at the surrounding billboards and stuff in New Donk City, and it's implied to have taken place after the festival that happens in Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proposal for what this could be.
Yeah.
And this is a little known insofar as nobody knows this for sure, but I'm going to make a broad, I'm going to make my Babe Ruth shot call here.
Mm-hmm.
Pauline canonically has Benjamin Button disease.
So, to make things more complicated, are you ready for this one? The game tiptoes around it, but tries to imply to you that simultaneously, depending on who you speak to, Cranky Kong was both the original Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong's like grandfather, right? And fought in his heyday Mario when he was a young 20-year-old, and also Mario's grandfather when he was a young 20-year-old.
This is the I've mentioned this before. This is the Cooler's revenge, or no, this is the Return of Cooler of Mario timelines. Because there's no matter where you try to pinpoint this, there is some contradiction.
And to make things funner, because this is my favorite bit, all of the Donkey Kong games happened in a strict sequential order, and they make sure to let you know just how long it's been since any of the Donkey Kong games have happened. We just don't know if they fit in at all anywhere at any point with the Mario games.
Well,
despite ostensibly, technically, Mario is a spin-off of Donkey Kong.
Well, Homer Simpson was an adult nuclear plant operator in the late 80s or early 90s, whenever that show started.
That's true.
But also grew up listening to Biz Marquee.
Yeah, that's correct.
It is the fun, but it is it's just funny when it happens within the same installment,
Yeah, it's different from like when like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi show up in like a kart game, because that's like a dream match situation. Like SNK games do that all the time. We're like, Geese is supposed to be dead. We just put him in this game. It's Phantom Geese.
Because we like geese.
It's a nightmare match. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. This is like a narrative event that's happening. And there's no way this can't be a prequel because all the other games have happened already in the Donkey Kong series. There's no implication that like this is like baby Pauline that fell in a time portal. Like in the Partners in Time game. It just
perhaps the Kongs are simply like elves and they just have a strained relationship to linear time.
That would explain why Cranky Kong can be both like Mario's arch nemesis and also a grandfather.
I just think it's like, I think it's exceptionally funny that it simultaneously decides to go, hey, we have a really like strict and specific timeline, like Devil May Cry, but also we're gonna get a little Legend of Zelda with it and just allegorically refer to other games.
Game that exists because the creators resent the fact that they had to give Zelda a timeline.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking that, honestly.
Yeah.
This is like if they made Devil May Cry 6 and like it was about like you got to play as like a really young teenager Nero, but then 5 Dante showed up too.
Mm-hmm.
5 Dante. I'm sorry, Ben. I thought you said for a split second 5 Dantes plural.
Me too.
How old are the characters from Street Fighter supposed to be?
Yeah.
Well, Chun-Li's like they're like in their 50s by now in 6.
The secret is that the only source for them actually having birth years is from an American instruction booklet, and so none of that shit's actually canon.
That's right.
Or this would be like if like RE9 came out and like it was Leon and then Sherry showed up, but she was 12 again.
Yeah.
And they never like questioned it at all.
It mostly just exists, I think, to be tongue-in-cheek about how Nintendo constantly does it. But it's still a really weird, specific choice to be making.
I genuinely, my belief is that, and this is why I'm probably not going to be voting this for Hanwha, is that it seems like the kind of thing where there being a back layer that makes any sense at all was never part of the equation. Mm-hmm. If you ask questions, fuck you.
Yeah.
How dare you question this?
It screams of... It screams of Nintendo's evergreen policy of gameplay over story to a degree that is just like, we're not here for the narrative. I don't understand why you're here for the narrative. You're here to play a video game. Fuck you.
And I think I feel like for Donkey Kong, I think Nintendo might be correct.
I think so too. I just think it's very...
It's just a very funny situation for this to be in because there is like direct lines from K. Rool that implies that he's been hiding out since Donkey Kong 64. Like time has passed.
I guess it's mostly just it's having its cake and eating it too in a way that's very like, okay, Nintendo, all right, okay, all right, okay, buddy.
It's just an incredibly funny situation because, you know, then the DLC comes out and like Diddy and Dixie are there and they're referencing events from Donkey Kong 64 and I'm like, this isn't helping.
You can meet characters who haven't existed for 20 years and they just talk about like, oh yeah, I've been on a vacation.
Yeah, everything exists in funny time.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What's really gonna confuse everything is when young Pauline starts showing up in sports games alongside adult Pauline.
Yeah.
Or more confusing if Nintendo like strictly picks one or the other.
I actually know what's happening here, and this is only for Otzi to know for the next several months. Bisky. We've got a Bisky situation happening with Pauline.
Isn't that new social media site that's replacing Twitter?
Exactly.
Like,
This
I'm
is a
imagining,
surprise tool that will upset Gon later.
I'm imagining like a new Mario Kart that comes out and it's got like all the regular characters and then their baby forms, but only teenage Pauline, not adult Pauline at all.
She only had a toe in the magical wish that made the Daima happen.
Either way, it is.
Either way,
I just.
that all being said, my vote for gold is Blueprints because I spent that entire game going, huh? What?
Oh,
Huh?
once I started figuring out what where the puzzle was leading, I was like, no, okay, yeah, it tracks that I'd be stuck in a Winchester mansion to solve this particular riddle.
That's a good like 15 hours of you going, wait, where have I seen that symbol? That's...
You start keeping notes on pieces
Oh.
of paper again, and you're really
I
hardcore
should-
Pepe
I should-
Sylvia-ing, right?
I should take pictures of the sketchbook I was taking notes in.
God.
Yeah. No.
Because it looks like the markings of a deranged man.
That's correct.
This is, I think, one of the only categories where I'm like okay to sign off on just about anything, because besides my 100-line one, I'm like, I actually didn't. I watched Gunbuster, but also Gunbuster made perfect sense to me, so I wouldn't. I'm not voting for it for anything. So
Gunbuster, sometimes what does not mean I was confused. Sometimes it was what the fuck just happened, which is the end of Act 1 of Clair Obscura Expedition 33.
Yeah.
I am going to use this as my excuse to talk about Severance, the most
Yes,
yes,
beloved
please.
TV
Please.
show of all time. Fantastic show. It's been interesting because I watched the first season much in the way I kicked off 2025 by watching Severance. I kicked off 2026 by watching Vince Gilligan's new show Pluribus, which is another Apple TV exclusive that is kind of like mysterious, right?
Yeah.
And that show is good, but it's not doing it as good as Severance. And I'm sorry, Vince Gilligan. I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, but that show's 9 episodes for no good goddamn reason. You just wanted to film in like fancy locations because Apple was giving you boatloads of money.
oh, that's how it goes. Yeah.
No, and
Yeah.
I mean you're valid, but it's a very slow show.
The Adam Sandler approach to making movies is
Yeah,
I don't want to hang
totally.
out with my friends.
Totally. And Severance in comparison is the first season of Severance. Second season is good, but not as good. Cause that first season of Severance though is like possibly one of the most like immaculately paced like sci-fi thriller drama corporate espionage things I've ever seen.
I'm gonna make a bold statement here.
Mhm.
Season 1 of Severance is the modern day Twin Peaks season 1.
Pretty bold
Like
claim.
that level of esoteric. It's not the same style,
No.
but it's that modern audience equivalent of a cast of very intriguing characters with a lot going on between them.
I will tell you no, at least I disagree, but only because the first season of Severance is just a better version of the first season of Lost.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right. It's the modern day Lost, not
It's
the modern day Twin
it's
Peaks.
modern Lost, 100%.
Yeah.
'Cause I was gonna say, like, I don't really. I guess my thing is like my understanding for Severance is it's very much like, not to be like cynical and call it a mystery box show, because like, you know, maybe unlike certain hacks, maybe they do actually know whatever's going on in that show, right? I don't really think season 1 of Twin Peaks is very like
It's not a
that
mystery
much of a
box.
mystery box.
No.
And yeah, Severance definitely know more about what they're doing, and also they definitely dodged the writer's strike debuff
Mm-hmm.
that Lost got hit with.
Yeah.
Because they decided to just take a break for 5 years.
They did. They took an extremely
Oh, that's
long
a
break.
great approach to basically anything.
That's correct. They took an extremely long break. So maybe we'll see Severance season 3 at some point in our human life.
The pacing and tone of Severance is such that Saturn, the very first time you watched Twin Peaks, and you realized what was up with Leland Palmer, and you had to deal with the back half of an episode and the front half of the next episode, just like in sheer dread. 3 episodes in a row leading up to the season finale of
I
Severance.
see.
The tension building is extremely good. And I will say that Severance is just like a good puzzle box show. It's a mystery box show for sure, but the process of going through it is like solving the mystery box, right? Like you are with each episode unlocking something new. And the first season culminates in this absolutely fantastic like 45-minute sequence that is like set in real time, right? So the whole episode is 45 minutes long. And it takes place over the course of 45 minutes, right? And it's just like perfect. It's just perfect. Like it's really such good TV. The second season kind of stumbles, but then also has like a fantastic finale. So it manages to pull it off really well. It also has Woe's Hollow, which is the most what a TV show has been all year.
For sure.
Really good, and John Turturro should probably win 10,000 fucking Emmys. I don't know if he did or if it's happened yet. But he's so good in it. Severance has Old Man Yowie between Christopher Walken and John Turturro. So there's that.
Love that.
Love it, and it's beautiful and heartfelt. It's really good. This is mostly my excuse to talk about how much I really enjoyed Severance.
It was so good.
It's a really good show.
It is a genuinely good show. It's kind of immaculately like perfect with its aesthetics. Woe's Hollow is the most I've ever felt like I was watching Twin Peaks: The Return as a TV show, though, which was crazy because I would not consider Severance a Twin Peaks, but I would consider season 2, episode 4 to be a Twin Peaks: The Return, which was wild.
For sure.
Yeah.
I see.
I know.
And you do spend pretty much the end of every episode of Severance going, what? Well, what just happened?
The reveals are all paced extremely well. There's a lot of mysteries. There are a lot of very fun, interesting, mysterious characters, all motivated by God knows what. And I really liked it. I liked Severance a lot, which is why I think it should get gold, because it's probably the most sustained what of everything on this show in this list. So yeah, I'm saying Severance gold, also because Severance is good.
I do think that is deserved entirely on the basis of, even on a weak episode, it still elicited that response at least twice in an episode. So in terms of sheer volume and in terms of sheer intensity, I think it has everything else beat.
The second or third to last episode of season 2 is really, really weak. It's the Cobell episode.
Yeah, well.
And it's good. Like, I didn't hate it as much as a lot of people hated it.
I liked it a lot, actually.
I liked it a lot. It is that whole, like, okay, we could do this a little faster. There's a lot going on, and I would like a little bit more information. That episode is very, like, taking its sweet time. We were too late into the show. Like, there's a certain point where the show is taking its sweet time, and it's like, no, you should have done that like 4 episodes ago. Sorry, we are now in the back half of the show. It's time to start doing things. So that one's a little weak, but even that one has a lot of interesting stuff in it that is like reveals, and you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And yeah, it's great. Good show. Very good show. Please watch Severance.
I think Severance should get gold because, it is consistently, what?
That's correct.
How do we feel about the end of Act 1 for Claire Obscure Expedition 33?
I was like momentarily shocked, but also I kind of saw it coming. There's Saturn doesn't care about spoilers.
No, I don't. I feel like this is also something I have heard about before.
Gustava
so.
does not have nearly as many moves as everybody else. So after a certain point, you go, "Oh no."
Yeah, that sounds that I have heard that before.
Now they do the smart thing, if I remember correctly, with Gustav, where he has his character tree has icons that are locked.
They are locked, but there's still significantly less things in his tree than everybody else's.
But there's the implication that when you unlock them, more branches would appear.
Sure.
Kind of thing, because like the way it's like framed.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't.
Nope. No, so that didn't get me as much as some of the other stuff on this list. Gunbuster had me fucking jumping out of my seat because of like the like not absurdity, but the absurd like time scale that was going on in Gunbuster just had me like hooting and hollering like a dog. Which is its own kind of what, because it was so like interesting and avant-garde for like a kind of horny OVA from the 80s.
I do feel like if we bring this category back next year, it needs a sister category. So we need what, and what, fuck yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because those are two very different emotions, but also kind of the same thing.
We need are you fucking kidding me confused, and are you fucking kidding me overjoyed?
The thing the thing with Gunbuster, and the only reason the time scale doesn't get me as bad is because like I don't know, I think I had played something recently that had it on my mind, but like the instant in episode 2 he's like, okay, we're going into hyperdrive. We have a relative span of 10 minutes, and we have to be really picky about how long it takes us because time doesn't pass the same rate here. I'm like, oh god, this is going to be one of those like
it's gonna be one of those. Yeah.
What's that movie where the guy passes by a black hole and like realizes that 70 years have passed back over something. He's never going to see his fucking family again. I'm like, as soon as he started talking, I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Oh no, not again. The piano thing from Interstellar just starts playing in the back of my head at bass boosted full blast.
That is as someone who has a strong phobia of quote unquote wasted time. That whole idea of time dilation scares the shit out of me.
It's crazy.
It's good that none of us are ever flying in proximity to any black holes.
No, thank God.
I agree. This is again one of those things like the grain silo, where it's a problem I'll never actually have.
Sure.
Or like getting trapped in a cave. It's a very easy problem to avoid.
Yeah.
But when it comes up in fiction, I'm like, oh, don't like that. But yeah, I didn't really get the illicit feeling of going with that.
I think the one that did hum some people is if you include the last scene of Die Buster in this.
Yeah.
Because I kind of saw it coming, but I also know that when you're doing the live watch, there are a lot of people who hum.
If you didn't watch Gunbuster and Die Buster back to back, I could understand like not picking up what exactly happened there.
I mostly just cried like a baby at the end of Die Buster.
Same here.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you for free. The fun part about watching Gunbuster twice in the span of like a month or two, and watching Die Buster 3 times in the span of like a month or two, is that in both of those cases, knowing what's coming doesn't make it easier.
Yeah, no, you still end up crying like a baby.
It's like the ending of Speed Racer.
That's right. You're just overwhelmed with like
God, we should
warm
watch
feelings.
Speed Racer again.
We should watch Speed Racer again as part of the Gunbuster trilogy.
Yeah.
We should do a takeout for Speed Racer at some point.
God.
There's some part of me that wants to not watch Speed Racer again until I get like a 4K Blu-ray and a really good soundbar and like a 70-inch TV, you know? And just like have a sensory experience.
Just really, because they're finally making a 4K Blu-ray release of that. Thank God.
They sure are.
So
Fuck
happy.
yes.
What else?
I think gold should definitely go to Severance. I want to nominate silver for Blueprints for being a steady until you start figuring things out like 2/3 of the way in.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And then I really want to give bronze to Donkey Kong Bonanza because what the fuck, Nintendo? What the fuck?
The problem
I
is that,
feel like I would make here. I'm only going to state my piece here because I know that I literally cannot get anyone else to join me on it.
Mm-hmm.
I would personally give the 100-line thing bronze.
Unfortunately,
I'm sorry.
this isn't one of those situations where like you can even like explain the thing that the rest of us haven't played.
No, the only thing I can say is that like you go through, your first route and you do second route and you're doing your second round stuff and you're like, okay, this is like what I would expect from like the second route of this thing. Like there's complications, but it's broadly like following up on the same beats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The thing in specific that I'm talking about for 100 line, when you find it, when you see it in very explicit detail, you go, what do you mean this is part of the equation? I had zero way of guessing that this would be part of the equation, and now I don't know what to think anymore.
The thing is, Saturn, and this sucks because I feel like if I had an inkling of what you were talking about based on how rest of I've played for 100 line, I would be all for giving it gold or even platinum.
But no, you can't yet because you haven't gotten there yet.
But I haven't gotten to it yet, so I can't. I'm so sorry.
I don't have the experience to elicit it. I can't join you.
Yeah. You've gone where I can't follow, Saturn.
I'm so sorry.
Look,
Look,
so based on
I just gotta say, for Shia out there, I know you're listening. You know what it is. And you know that it's taking every ounce of strength I have to not insist that it should be like silver.
Well, it's okay.
when Saturn, when the three of us inevitably do, or the four of us, I don't know, Oates, are you watching Sarah play 100 line?
Yeah.
No.
On and off, kinda.
Okay.
Every now and then I peek in and go like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then I walk away because I don't want the answer.
When the 3.5 of us inevitably do our Echoes of 13 Sentinels 9-hour 3-parter 100 line Last Defense spoiler cast,
Yeah.
we can talk about this.
And you can tell us how right you are. And you probably will be right, is the thing. I'm sorry. You will be right.
When one of you encounters it, I will go, that's the thing I was talking about, by the way. And you'll go, Saturn, why didn't you fight harder for it? I hate you.
Unlike the,
What?
the Academy Awards and the Oscars, I can't vote for something I haven't seen.
Well, hey!
Hey!
Well, Saturn, I'm sure you will be vindicated by history.
I know I will. I always am.
See, then you should feel great about this one.
Yeah.
In that case, we're giving it to Donkey Kong. Is that the color?
No,
you-
seriously, Nintendo, what? Elaborate even the slightest bit.
That's the color. No, is that the color?
Just
you
don't.
used?
I just don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I'm
are
sick-
we doing...
I'm scared and
I got
confused.
it.
Oh, you got it?
I think I do.
Sarah
No.
and Saturn are currently fighting
you
over the Google Doc
are
with
one
the
off. There you
categories.
go.
Okay, thank you.
The other ones are correct, though. I'm pretty sure.
My boss at work has a document, like our weekly meeting document, where he highlights certain things in certain colors to indicate, like, we've talked about it or it's new information, right?
Right?
This one is also slightly...
And he consistently does not select the right shade.
It would piss me off real
Oh, it
bad.
pissed me off so
Green-
bad.
Green means it's new material. Brown means it's old material.
Right?
And he does not consistently pick the same color for each line.
No.
I have this with a Google Sheets that I use at work, where I'm like, okay, if you highlight this name yellow, it means it's ready for billing. If it's green, that means that I have submitted it. If it's blue, it means that I can't submit it because there's a problem. Okay. And then I'm seeing like purple and red, and I'm like, no.
Wrong.
You just have to hand out little like kindergartner color wheel sheets. Be like, these ones. Congratulations, Severance. What the fuck are you doing?
Good as fuck is what it is. I'd like to somehow maybe get a third season this year. That would be nice.
Honestly, if Severance gets canceled, I'd be like, that's a fitting ending, though. Like, if you just end it there, I'd be like, that's consistent with how the rest of the show is going.
I mean, if that's how the show ended, I actually would be okay with that, but I don't want the show to end like that.
I don't either.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would feel insane.
The end of season 2 is like... The thing is, I was like, season 2 isn't as good. The thing is, season 2 is not as good. But it's still really good. And the other thing is that the end of season 2 is like haunting. It's so... The last 5 minutes of season 2 of like burned themselves into my brain. And I literally will sometimes just think about them randomly and be like...
That slow motion running sequence is
yeah,
just burned into
the
my
bit
head.
and the bit in the hallway with Mark S and Helly and Redacted, where she's in the stairwell, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like that scene,
fucked up.
In particular, is a thing that I just like. I'm just like, oh my god. What do you mean the guy who made Zoolander made this show? What the fuck do you mean?
The guy who stars in Zoolander directed this show.
Yeah.
That's
Ben
Derek
Stiller.
Zoolander.
Derek Zoolander made Severance. How? I mean, it's good. But how? So yeah, Severance is good. Season 3 sometime in my human life, please.
Hopefully.
Okay.
All right.
I hope so.
Next.
I'll do it. Best it's fucking rough out there, folks. Best table scrap at Summer Games Fest. We got Resident Evil Requiem, Marvel Tokon Battle, Persona 4 Revival, Clockwork Revolution, and Scott Pilgrim EX.
We don't even have a TGA category this year.
Well, no, because we didn't watch it.
We didn't watch it, and it also there really wasn't anything at the TGA.
Yeah, there wasn't even anything aggressively bad from what I recapped. It was just like,
no, there's High Guard, which is coming out in less than a week, apparently.
For sure, I'm really looking
and
forward to that.
it will stop coming out in a week after that.
Yeah.
I will say it was very funny to go like to find out it's like no, that was actually Jeff's choice to have that be the last announcement, because when you submit your thing, you do not have any indication of when in the show Jeff is going to play it. He's the one who decides the play order.
I feel kind of bad for them. I mean, like, their game looks bad, but like they are obviously like, yeah, we're just making like a hero shooter, and we're trying to see if this will make us any money, right?
Yeah, it's fucking Overwatch again.
In no universe were they trying to make one last thing fodder, right? Like, they're not trying to make a one last thing kind of video game. They're just like, yeah, we would like some Overwatch money, please. You know?
And the thing is, not even Overwatch gets Overwatch money anymore.
No, nobody makes Overwatch, because that genre... Listen, that genre is just Marvel Rivals now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make hero shooters. There's literally a hero shooter where you play as heroes. It's over.
And like,
watch.
Yeah, and like when Marvel Rivals inevitably dies someday, Team Fortress 2 will live on.
Team Fortress 2 will never die.
Extremely too.
Like, I just don't understand the chutzpah to announce your brand new Overwatch at the Game Awards when literally a calendar year before that Concord came out and then didn't.
And then died horribly. So, I don't know. It's really incredible.
It was a bad year for shows.
Yeah, the show economy is in shambles. I mean, truly, the problem is that these days it is like such a huge like who care, right? Like who could possibly care? Which is just a damn shame. But
we did have some standouts.
Yeah.
You'll notice this list is very small.
Like, I can't in good conscience give it to Persona 4 Revival. I'm sorry. I did kind of jump out of my chair when I saw the trailer because it's Persona 4 and I like Persona 4. But it was literally like 5 seconds of the main character running down a street because the voice actors from the original version of the game forced their hand. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't even look, honestly, it didn't even look real. If Persona 4 Revival comes out and looks completely different from what we saw at Summer Games Fest, I won't be shocked even a little bit. I'll be like, oh, okay, you guys just slapped that together in 15 seconds. I get you.
Yeah, that was a Nintendo that was an Atlas hired this man for Persona 4.
Yeah.
But we did hear that piano, and I felt that in my chest.
I felt an emotion
I
when I
think
heard
it's
the Persona 4 music.
I think it's just an insult to table scraps to call a whiff of a pie on a windowsill a table scrap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or hell, not even that, because it's not even remotely done enough cooking to smell like anything. The idea
They got
of a
the
pie
flour out.
smell.
Yeah.
The flour is out and the eggs are out, and they're nicely organized on the table. That's about as far as we got.
I think of these, the only one that that continues to exist in my memory at all, and even then, only just is Clockwork Revolution, because I was very enticed by
I was gonna say the same
Clockwork.
thing.
Clockwork Revolution is probably the one on this list that was like, you shouldn't have been there. You should have gotten your own thing. You should have been like, they should have like held you up.
seeing Clockwork
and, like,
Revolution
announced you.
and going like, oh hey, it's that game that Outer Worlds wishes it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, because like when they first start showing that game at Summer Games Fest, you're watching it and you're like, oh, okay, so it's like kind of a cartoony shooter. That's fun. And then like as the much longer than I expected trailer just keeps going, they're like, also it's got RPG elements, and also it has creative character, and it's got all this other stuff, and blah blah blah. And you're like sitting up more and more, like, hold on, wait a second.
This trailer is 2025's Claire Obscure reveal
Yes,
trailer.
I was literally thinking the same thing. Where the first time they showed Claire Obscure, you're like, oh, it's a Souls-like. I'm sleeping. Hong Shu. And then they show a boss fight, and it's got a turn order on the side of the window, and there's characters lined up in a line. You're like, wait a second.
Wait,
hang
what is
on.
this?
Like you see the UI come up, you're like, wait a minute, it's a Persona, and then you see him do an active time parry, and you go, wait a minute, it's Paper Mario?
What the?
And it looks like this? Why?
Hang on.
Literally, the Clockwork Revolution trailer starts, and I'm like, oh, it's a Bioshock-like. It might even be like Ken Levine has changed his mind again, and this is what Judas is going to be now.
Don't you sully Clockwork Revolution's name.
And then-
No, Sarah, I genuinely, for most of the trailer, was like, this feels like it's got Ken Levine's stink on it.
No.
But
No, because Ken Levine would never put out a trailer for something that is
whimsical.
funny.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, no,
the
'cause-
man has no whimsy, and that trailer is very whimsical.
You see,
It genuinely was like, I was holding, like, bated breath going like,
Please no.
it can't be.
Yeah, you were
I
dreading
don't
the reveal. I
the
guess.
thing is, Ken Levine would never have the sauce to be like, your created character is framed as a rich noble giving your description to a policeman to make a wanted poster.
It's really good.
And I'm like, that's what I'm like sitting up like, wait, this has got some spice.
Oh, there's sauce here.
This has got
Oh,
something.
It's that. It's Shaq licking the hot wing, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be really excited when we hear literally anything else about it like 3 years from now.
Yeah, because there still hasn't been really. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go copy, open new tab, paste, and then let's go to the news tab. Oh. Actually, there's posts about it from 2 hours ago. Huh.
Wait, really?
That's
Wait, really?
shocking. I guess there's nothing like, it's just somebody talking about the game.
Oh, it's like fluff piece stuff.
Not like I guess kind of a fluff piece thing.
But I mean, they're doing interviews about it, so that
Yeah.
means it's not completely dead.
I'm actually really surprised by that. Yeah.
I think that one should take gold for sure. Clockwork Revolution
Wait.
was a highlight for sure. I'm really excited for Resident Evil Requiem. That was a good trailer.
Wait, sorry. No, hold on. I got distracted. Brian Fargo is making Clockwork Revolution?
I mean, he's still in games. I think.
What?
I think they were still doing Wasteland over it in Exile, right?
I just didn't know that the Fallout 2 guy was making Clockwork Revolution. I see.
That certainly explains the tone.
That significantly changes my ability to like care about it.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, sure enough. This is I didn't realize in that trailer. This is also an In Exile game.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I guess because we hadn't heard about it very recently.
Oh yeah, well I think it definitely continues to take gold then because I didn't play that. Like I only played the tiniest little bit of Wasteland 3, but like I mean they're still making real games over there.
They don't just make real video games. They actually get them out in like timely manners. Like Brian Fargo has had a credit basically every 2 years on his Wikipedia since, oh god, he's been making video games forever. Since 1981. Granted, he's mostly, these days he's an executive producer. He's not like a creative director or a director or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like, he has been putting a video game out extremely consistently. Good god, good for them. Okay, well that just makes me more sure than ever that that's the goal. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and the head dev for it is Jason Anderson.
Give me more things he's worked on. That name sounds familiar.
So he is the Fallout 2 guy. He also worked on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Oh, well then.
And you're telling me they're making a create a character RPG? Crazy.
Shut up.
No, really
Word.
shocking.
Okay. Damn. All right. Sure. Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
I did not realize that I needed to be more excited for a video game that I was already excited for.
Super excited for.
Yeah. Who is Chad Moore? Because he's the games director. What have you made? We have to. Sorry, we're going off on a tangent here, but you know what? It's with Slim Pickens.
It's the Gorgies. We're allowed.
That's right. Oh, he does not have one.
He's an artist for Interplay.
He was
one of the
also
art directors.
he was also a Fallout guy. Okay.
Yeah, Fallout 2 guy. Yeah, he's an additional art in Fallout 2.
Okay. Let me see. Chat, like our chat? Okay. Man, he doesn't really have like a presence on the internet. That's crazy.
Not really, no.
Oh, well. Okay.
Love that for him.
Yeah. You know, good point. Good point. He's happier for it, probably.
I have this friend and I haven't talked to them in like now what feels like, I mean, it hasn't been a year, but it feels like it's been an entire year. Because they are like, I only followed them on Twitter, and once the Twitter shit started getting really bad, they actually just like, no, I deleted everything, and like I still have like private accounts because I know some people who just they don't make those on BlueSky yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, I was talking to my ex. And I'm like, man, I haven't heard anything from this person like a long time. I hope they're doing okay. And they're like, yeah, I follow them on Instagram. They're just like outside and camping and stuff.
Good for them.
And I was like, you know what? I miss them, but it's better this way.
That's a good way to live your life. Yeah, good for you. Okay. Well, yeah, it's definitely gold for Clockwork Revolution then.
Yeah, for
more
sure.
so than ever. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Requiem looks cool. I won't be able to run it. I won't be purchasing it day one because it's gonna be too expensive. So
I think the only one that I had my neurons fire besides Clockwork Revolution was Scott Pilgrim.
yeah.
Scott Pilgrim looks really fun. I loved the original beat 'em up.
Scott Pilgrim looks
Like-
good. I think Marvel Tokon like made my neurons fire, but only because I am susceptible to cute anime designs of superheroes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Tokon has some absolutely stellar designs.
yeah,
and
it just has a really good art style, so that
I
actually
would-
made my neurons fire.
the thing is, I popped the hell off at Summer Game Fest.
Uh-huh.
I've cooled off since because they haven't announced a single new character since.
That's right.
Don't
they've
it
had-
always seem to go?
They've had like 2 closed betas and nothing new to announce it. But that initial trailer was like, oh, Arxis is making a fighting game.
When is
This
this
looks kinda
supposed to come
cool.
out? Sometime
Let me
this
find
year. It's just, Google
I
just
mean,
says
they've had
sometime
closed betas, so presumably, yeah.
Yeah, 2026 it's supposed to come out.
Huh.
But yeah, you watch the trailer, it's like, oh, Arxis is making a new fighting game. What is this? And then it's like, you hear some like idle dialogue, and then you see an arc reactor, and you're like, wait, no. no, it's not. And then you fucking see Captain America and Iron Man, and then you have Capcom sit in the cuck chair.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I really only have votes for Clockwork Revolution and Marvel Requiem though. That's it. Whoever gets bronze gets bronze. Folks, it was a rough year for announcements.
It really was.
Mhm.
It was a bad year.
Who's left? Who do we say is?
So Clockwork Revolution is gold. I almost said orange. Nope, that's not right. Clockwork
Orange.
Revolution is gold. I'm okay with giving Marvel Tokon silver and Scott Pilgrim bronze.
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure.
So I had the similar thing as Sarah, where like yeah, new Resident Evil's cool, but like I don't have a console currently, and I'm not gonna play it on PC because it's a too big RE engine game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that engine seems to work really good if you're Resident Evil 7 and maybe Resident Evil 8, and if you're something like say Monster Hunter, not so very the good.
It worked really good in Devil May Cry, which is why I'm confused. How did you do it wrong?
mean, they are doing a PS4 version of Requiem.
That's insane. They're crazy. I mean, they're smart, but that's crazy. Long live the PS4. You know?
PS4 will never die.
It'll never die. It's the eternal
Yeah.
console now. Good for them.
All hail the sequel to the PS2. It's PS2 plus 2.
That's right.
Good point.
PS2 too.
Oh. Well, that's how, like, we were talking about that. Not to keep talking about 100 Line, but 100 Line was a really good video game. It's crazy that there isn't a PlayStation 4 version of 100 Line. That seems like the easiest
That's
money,
nuts.
right? Like, that's easy money. I know that console ports are expensive, but, like,
I think here the thing is,
everybody
and
has a PlayStation 4.
this is the important thing to note about 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vanillaware situation where Kodaka had to dip into his own personal assets to actually finish that game.
I see.
They ran out of money.
Okay, understand.
I see.
Is that 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2 thing they announced going to be on PlayStation?
I don't know. Which, by the way, really important to know, that's literally nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know. I saw y'all talking about it. It's the craziest thing you could do. It's so funny.
Here's us talking about it right now in case we forget to bring it up next time we do a real gorge. Literally, they just are like, we have decided to be public in the marketing about the actual end of Act 1 twist for 100 Line Last Defense Academy, and we are selling it as a game bundled with its own sequel.
That's so funny.
Very much like the Thunderbolts movie coming out, and then a week later it's like, yeah, it's New Avengers. We're changing the name because it's a surprise it was New Avengers the whole time.
Right.
Shocker among shockers.
All right.
Next. You want to hit this one, Oates?
Sure. Folks, these are the nominations for the best games we were priced out of. The nominees are Death Stranding 2, Mario Kart World, Pokemon Z through A, Ghost of Yote, and an honorable mention goes to Psycho Patrol R.
Yes, this is the one I put this on here because it's the I streamed this. It's the super crunchy Cruelty Squad follow-up, very unfinished early access weird finish indie game that costs $40.
Yeah.
And
That's not a $40 game.
And
I'm
to be
sorry.
clear, I bought it and kept it because I like that guy and his art and his games, and I bought it to support him specifically. But I left a review for the game because, like, Steam reviews. I'm like, look, this is a negative review, not because I don't like this game. I like this game a lot. I think it's very cool. It's for you who is reading this like, I'm not sure if I should get this game or not. If you have to ask yourself that question, it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's correct.
I feel like we can safely just remove Ghost of Yote out of this one.
Why is that?
Because Ben bought it.
I
Actually, the funniest part is that like half of the podcast does own Mario Kart World.
Yeah,
You
but I
know?
didn't buy it. I bought the Switch that saved me $50.
That's correct. That's fair. Yeah.
$80, you mean?
I didn't buy it because I was like, I'm gonna wait for there to be an OLED Switch 2, and then everything happened. And they're like, by the way, we're gonna probably be making the Switch 2 more expensive next year. And I'm like, well, I'm good. I got a PC. I'm good. I don't need it.
You don't need the Switch 2.
I think I have just been priced out of gaming broadly.
Yeah.
And I say that with a new computer. I'm just sort of like, no.
No, yeah, I've been mostly priced out of. I'm literally relying on the kindness of Saturn's to potentially let me have any kind of a computer upgrade, because it's not happening otherwise, right?
Oh yeah, I still need to take that thing in to get looked at. I have been variably busy or sick.
That's correct. Listen, no rush. It's not like anything's coming out. It's
That's
2026 and the video game industry is in free fall. Nothing's coming out. It's fine. Take your time.
In this way too, it is 2025 part 2.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't buy Ghost of Yotei.
I thought you did.
No, I was priced out of it. I'm like, I'm not paying $70 for that. I have other stuff to play.
Fair. Damn. Then yeah, we did get priced out of Ghost of Yotei.
It also slowly got revealed, like, over time, not gonna be that good of a game when it came out, if I remember right.
I've heard people say the consensus I've seen is that it's better in some ways than Tsushima and worse in some ways than Tsushima.
Okay.
Everyone I know who've played it, which is like literally just the gigaboots at this point, is just sort of like, yeah, I mean, I like parts of playing it. It's just that, like, it's not. It just keeps pissing me off.
I mean, the problem is that it is yet another Sony third-person game, right?
Yeah, that is actually their primary complaint, is that it is yet another one of those. And also about the same things all those games are about.
Yeah. Even when they're really, really well made, like, yeah, you're just going to lose your taste for them, even the good ones eventually.
Because it's kind of the same video game over and over again, you know?
I'm going to describe a video game. You tell me if you know what it is, okay? No. It came out on the PS5 sometime between 2020 and 2025, and it's this very gorgeous-looking 3D quasi-open world game with RPG mechanics that's about, like, the futility of revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh no. There's too many things to choose from. Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's just, and I mean, it doesn't help that it was too expensive. I mean, most AAA video games are too expensive, right?
Right.
Like, and I mean, I'm kind of bummed because, like, I don't have PlayStation 5, so I have I have a 1080 and no PlayStation 5. So even if they did a PC version of Death Stranding 2, a game that I thought actually looked interesting. I would not, and the thing is that Death Stranding 2 also is by all accounts in ways more interesting than the first game, and also less interesting than the first game. Running theme here.
I would say that I'm more interested in playing Death Stranding 2 than I am Ghost of Yotei.
Oh, that's fair. That's understandable.
Like, I would love to pick, if I had to pick one of these $70 games to pick up, I would have gone for Death Stranding 2.
Sure, totally.
I actually want to give one of these to Psycho Patrol R. $40 is insane. You should know better.
You know,
like, Sony Studios are idiots, and they don't know how anything in the world works. But you're an indie dev. You should know.
Yeah, but also, like, I think it's the point.
Yeah, that's part
like, I like, to be clear, I don't think Ville Kallio sold it for $40 thinking that it is going to be like the paradigm. It's going to sell fucking like Helldivers 2 numbers or whatever. Ville Kallio put it for $40 because they're like, buy my video game for $40 or don't talk to me.
No, that's fair. Yeah. How many of these games... The problem is, with this list, is how many of these games would I actually buy if they were cheaper? And the answer is 1, maybe. And it's Pokemon ZA, because it's a Pokemon game, but I'm not spending no $80 on a Pokemon game. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real. I don't even think I would personally buy ZA if it was cheaper because it's not like the kind of Pokemon game that I actually like.
Yeah,
I can get behind. I can get behind ZA just because like the concepts they were introducing did look kind of interesting, and like it actually seems to run well on a Switch too.
Well, the problem is if you listen to anybody talk about the act of playing ZA, you realize that it's like not. This isn't a game that should be not $80 and $60 instead. It is a production quality and gameplay quality equivalent of something that should. If it was made by anyone who wasn't Nintendo, it would be like $20 or $30 at most.
Yeah, it's... My problem is that ZA, for all intents and purposes, is not as good a game as its prequel, Arceus Legends.
Mm-hmm.
By dint of being on the Scarlet and Violet engine, which is extremely bad.
Damn.
Like, it's been what 3 years now, and that game still runs on a Switch 2 at like 20 frames a second.
Hang on. I got an answer for this category.
Oh, a late nomination.
Yeah, well, I have a winner for this category. Hang on. I have to plug in an external keyboard because my keyboard on my laptop is broken.
While you do that, the other thing with Pokemon ZA and the reason why I'm like hesitant to go best game or price out of is because like everything I hear about people playing that game is stuff like, yeah, well you have to do the not Gigantamax, the other one, the Mega Evolutions for things, but then like you have to get hits off to actually unlock the Mega Evolutions, and then you can't like disable them early if you finish the fight early. Your Pokemon's just stuck like that, and then also you can't like target Pokemon and dodge at the same time, so you have to disengage and then dodge, and by the time you've done that, you've probably been hit, etc., etc. It just doesn't sound like a good game. It's just people buy it because it's Pokemon.
All right, I have a winner.
Yeah, okay, give that one all three.
Just AAA gaming in general. Yeah.
There. That's it. That's our winner.
That's a triple crown right there.
That's right, baby.
Give it the big
gold.
It gets platinum.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll give it a new color. I'll give it
there's a way to give
this
it like
one.
A rainbow gradient. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. The winner of best game we were priced out of is just AAA gaming in general because it's all going to be $70.
It's all going to be $70 and
or $80 if you're Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're insane.
They're insane.
They're psychopathic.
They've lost their minds. So
I knew this day was coming when they charged $60 for Metroid Dread, and then I played Metroid Dread, and I'm like, that was optimistically a $30 or $40 video game if I was feeling generous. It has to compare to Hollow Knight, which costs $15.
That's correct.
And it's not as good as Hollow Knight or as big as Hollow Knight, and I guess it looks fine and has some hype moments and aura. But that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hollow Knight...
let's go to a good category.
I'll do this one because everyone else has done one so far today. Best game I have a reason to do this one. Best game we were priced into. Our nominees are Peak, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Shooty Shooty Robot Invasion, Look Outside, and what's this? Butterfly Affect Papillon à Quatre Mains.
What? Crazy.
Crazy.
There's so much French in this category.
Yeah,
true.
I'll get one of my nominees out of the way real quick. Butterfly Affect, Papillon à Quatre Mains is a visual novel that came out in 2025 that you can play for free.
I mean, it should get gold because it's free.
That's right.
You can't get any more priced into a video game than, and not even free in the way Gacha's free. There's no way for you to give us money to play it or do anything at all.
I unfortunately have not actually played Butterfly Affect, but it should still win gold.
And that's acceptable. It's just, I'll remember when the end of times comes.
I'm sorry, Saturn. I'm busy playing the other game you convinced me to buy.
Yeah, it's just, and that's okay. I understand. It's a perfectly reasonable response. Just, Sarah's getting buried in my pyramid when I die.
Oh no, I got the spores. Hashtag Saturn spores.
Hashtag my spores. But we can move on to the other lesser titles, I suppose.
I think Silver should go to Shooty Shooty Robot Invasion.
Yeah, because how many people we have tricked into just buying it?
That is a great 9-hour fucking Xbox Live indie game for $10.
It's extremely worth it. We played a little bit more of it the other night. We're currently in the middle of of rating Vapor Soft. It's just that we had to do anime night, and we've been too busy since then. So we've been playing that. That game is really good. Shooty Robot Invasion is a great video game that you do not have to pay. In fact, I think it's currently on sale for $5 of God's own dollars.
Oh, also that means if you're doing Vaporsoft, we can actually relitigate, by which I mean just bring up a past category. You have now seen the oldest old man form of Cappy.
That's right.
And he's looks a lot older.
He's just somebody's grandpa, and I love him. I think the people who won that still deserve to win it, but
The world's oldest 42-year-old man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I actually already know what I want to win this whole category. So I'm gonna. Not only do I think shooting needs to win, but in terms of just the amount of shit. Listen, Peak has made me very, very happy and very, very angry in this last year. I like Peak a lot, and I think you should play it. It's a video game I want to go back to. But in terms of amount of video game acquired for your dollars, you really can't beat Look Outside.
That's true. I think Look Outside should be in this for sure.
Like,
I was also going to nominate Look Outside because it's crazy.
It is literally those bottom three, and if we have to take one of them out, it's because Hollow Knight barely prices in.
And I'm gonna be real, but here's the thing: it's best game we were priced into, and I played like 8 hours of Silk Song, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I've experienced enough Silk Song. I think it's I didn't even like quit because I was like mad or anything. I'm just like, I don't really care.
Yeah, and like all of the games here are like, I obviously like Clair Obscur a lot, right? It's a bit more on the it's on the higher side of the price here, but you're also getting a lot of video game for your bucks. It's just that in terms of like good video game to dollars spent, the three at the bottom are like the best ratios you could ask for, right?
There are so many good video games out there that cost between $0 and $20.
Yes,
it's true.
Never spend more than $20 on a video game.
I think we're good to just put those in reverse order. Gold goes to Butterfly, silver to Look Outside, and bronze is Shooty.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm obviously happy to give Butterfly Effect gold.
Yeah, you also get the boost of being our friend who we love, and also Butterfly Effect is good and free. So
God, I love not having to disclose my biases. It's great. This shit owns. They should put me in charge of more award ceremonies where my own creations are up for contention.
Yeah, no, it's great. You really get the fix in. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I obviously we have been on BlueSky for the last 2 months singing the praises of Shooty Robot Invasion, so you already know that we like that game a lot.
That game recently hit 7,000 sales, which I'm happy about, because I remember that guy when that game first came out. I was like, yeah, I don't know, it has not moved a lot, and I felt really bad because even though I bought some people copies as gifts, it's still like I got that for free, and I thought it's good even though I didn't have to pay for it. I would have been happy if I paid $10 for it. It's really good.
It's a good video game.
I think it's still on sale? Question mark. I think if you get on this episode really fast, you might be able to grab Shooty Robot Invasion for $5.
The sale ends January 29th.
Until the end of this month, you can get one of the best sleeper hit indie games of last year for $5 and that'll give you a depending on how many sessions, how long your sessions are, that might give you a couple nights of hooting and hollering.
I need to say, because it's funny, I just checked the Steam store. You can get Shooty Robot Invasion in a bundle. Where you get 2 video games for $7, and the other game in the bundle is Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mitz Aya. I need to close it. That's the full name of the video game.
I saw Civi talking about this in his latest video.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've seen this game before, and I haven't looked too hard into it. My understanding is that it is hyper jank Deus Ex.
I'm watching Civi's footage of it. He said it's basically just Quake with some like a very poorly reskinned Quake.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
And this is the aesthetic of games that I think games need to be tapping into going forward. So like I'm all for that. And then like you get that for like $7, and then you get Look Outside for $10, and then you get Butterfly Affect for free.
That's right.
And now you have spent less than $20 getting 4 great video games.
You can't go wrong with that. My turn for this
back
one.
to you.
The next category is fishing in my RPG. The nominees are Shooty Shooty Robot Invasion, Fields of Mystria, Fallout 76, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and Demon School. You know what I'm realizing? It's not on this list.
What's that?
Claire Obscure did not have fishing. It had diving, but it didn't have fishing.
Not a true JRPG then.
I will also say I have some umbrage seeing Fields of Mystria here, because that's a Harvest Moon game. Like, yeah, it has fishing.
Well,
So it belongs in this category.
Well, it's
I mean, yeah, it's just like
I just wanted Fields of Mystria to be in a category. Okay.
I mean, that's fine. We can have it there. I'm just sort of like it would be weird if you had a Harvest Moon that didn't have fishing in it.
You know, listen, I played a lot of Fields of Mystria this year.
I will point out Fantasy Life is one of those games that is a Harvest Moon like that does not have fishing in it.
The last one, the one that came out last year, did.
The newest one added it, but they didn't. The first one didn't. Like,
that sounds like a skill issue on their part.
That's what I'm saying.
It can say it's polite. It looks polite.
It looks polite, exactly. It has a very polite dragon boy in it. You have to be nice to Fields of Mystria, okay?
I hope I hope I can convince that dragon boy to be a little more impolite. You know?
Yeah, I'm working on that. Don't worry.
Or I'll have to start putting that in. Put the energy of impolite dragon boy.
Why didn't you make him bigger? Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I'll also have to start like putting impolite dragon boy energy into a certain tabletop character that I play for a show.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. I think the funniest winner, even though I don't really like fishing in Fallout 76, I think it needs gold only because the comedy is that it's really in depth.
It's a bizarrely cogent fishing game that also sucks, but feels like it's part of the game real.
I have to stress, it is also the one where it is fishing with RPG statuses and equipment.
You can upgrade your fishing pole.
Like you have to, like a real JRPG, you kind of have to grind to get good at fishing. Like you can't just level 1 walk out there with your dick flopping around and just catch fish, right? Like no, you have to work to get better at fishing to catch the good fish.
I finally caught an axolotl, by the way.
Good for
I felt
you.
really proud of
it's
myself.
A lot of work to catch some of those hard fish.
I think it should be Fallout 76 Gold because it's the one here that gives me, because the award category is called fishing in my RPG, and fishing in Fallout 76 makes you go, fishing?
Yeah, for sure. Where you're just like, wait, you like
it's not best fishing, it's fishing with a question mark.
That's right.
It's what are you doing in this game? You shouldn't be here.
Which is why Silver should go to Shooty Shooty Robot Invasion, because also it was really funny. I mean, it's a very short mini game, but it still should be there because it's really funny.
It is.
To just turn a corner and be like, oh, we're fishing now. Okay.
Fishing with a captain, a pirate with no arms.
That's right. Who's also not actually a pirate if you talk to him enough. Yeah. But no, Fallout 76 is like the most. Like, I could see, obviously we pay attention to 76 as new stuff is added to it, right?
Right.
I can see a new person start Fallout 76 knowing nothing about it and get to the fishing spot, like the fishing hub in the mire, and being like, what do you mean this game has fishing? Right?
Yeah, like, what kind of fishing? And then it's like, oh, it's a little mini game. And then it's like,
no, it's not a little mini game.
You can level up and catch more fish,
and you have to grind to catch the good fish.
There's more depth in this fishing game than a lot of other mechanics in 76.
You can, if you choose to, instead of doing the usual set of dailies in order to max out your legendaries and your levels and your daily whatevers, you can just replace it with fishing instead and get everything that you need out of it.
That's correct.
That's how in-depth that is, like, set up.
There's like unique rewards for fishing enough. Like, fishing is weirdly in depth in Fallout 76, and that is why it is the easy winner of this category, because it's just like, why are you here?
I feel like we're all unified on that being gold.
Yeah,
Gold
it's
for
just
sure,
very
gold.
funny to me. I can't help myself.
It's
Also,
just so
the
cozy.
narrative, the narrative required to unlock the ability to fish in
Yeah.
West Virginia, a
It's
place
so funny.
where people, there's rivers and lakes. People have known how to use fishing rods for a lot of human history.
That's right.
And
It's
you
true.
have to go do this quest where you talk to a boat captain who is being psychically controlled by a sapient mirelurk in a raincoat who wants you to feed your fish guts to the giant hermit crab so it'll throw up weapons for you.
That's correct.
You can't just know how to fish.
No, yeah, you have to do a quest to learn how to fish.
When you lay it out like that, it's even more solidified this being gold.
It's just so weird.
I feel like Shooty Silver.
Shooty Silver for sure. Even though it's like a 2.5 minute long mini game.
It's so funny though.
Yeah.
Like, it is just so
Yeah.
funny.
Because it fits in with the theme of shooty robot invasion, which is just Shooty getting roped into video game mini games and hating every second of it.
Correct.
And I'll bring back the bit we did last time that I forgot to do for any of the categories in this episode. I feel like we could do a split bronze between Fields of Mystria and Demon School for being two games that have the approximate amount of fishing you would expect for their genre.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Because I'm not surprised even a little bit that a game set in Hawaii has fishing in it.
Did I say Like a Dragon?
It's Like a
No,
Dragon.
you said Demon School.
You said
Oh,
Demon School.
Yeah,
and-
like a Dragon already has a robust fishing aspect to it.
It always has.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
So-
I'm sorry, Sarah. I was literally just interrupting because I thought I had misspoke or something. I'm realizing that wasn't the point you were making at all.
No.
I apologize.
That's fine. I am kind of... I don't know who to give bronze to. Frankly, I don't think any of these deserve bronze because it's not surprising that that fishing is in any of these games. You know?
I think
I-
fishing. It's surprising that Demon School has fishing because it is such a minuscule JRPG in other aspects.
It just
Now-
doesn't. I will say it doesn't surprise me for Demon School only because Demon School is a game that you can tell like frame one from the way it sets itself up as like sort of the as like the Persona 5 concentrate, right?
Yeah.
That like they're going to find a way to get it in there.
Can I make a small edge case here?
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should go to Like a Dragon, not because it's not expected out of the genre,
Sure.
because it's expected out of the guy who is constantly doing this in the background. Like, this guy goes fishing? Really? This dude? That guy? This guy goes fishing?
Now I will say, it's because I don't think you actually played Pirate Yakuza, did you?
I mean, I never got around to it, unfortunately.
Okay. You don't actually fish with a fishing pole. What he does is you have a grappling hook, wrist-mounted grappling hook, and Majima just goes to the side of the boat and shoots that in the water and hooks fish and yanks them back out.
That's not fishing.
I have to rescind my statement, but also I need to post another picture, Majima.
You're valid.
Also, you can attach nets to the back of your pirate ship because that's how you'd fish, obviously. That would make the most sense out of anything.
Right.
I'm okay with giving it to... Sarah, how does the fishing minigame work in Fields of Mystria?
No, don't give it to Fields of Mystery, and I'm telling you that one for free. You know how you've all played Stardew? Everybody's played Stardew Valley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
You know how the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley sucks and is bad and nobody likes it?
Yeah.
Fields of Mystria also knows that because there is no mini game. You stand there and you toss your fishing pole into kind of the general direction of a fish, and it'll bite. And then all you have to do is, when the bobber goes under the water, you press the button and you pull the fish up. That's it. There's no mini game.
If we don't want to give it to any of these three, I could make a last minute 2025 for fishing in my RPG, like last minute nomination that I didn't put here, which is Monster Hunter Wilds, which has fishing in it.
Oh.
It has like a fishing mini game, but also because Monster Hunter Wilds is kind of it's got like simmy qualities. You can also, if you don't want to fuck around with fishing, you can scare all the other fish by just shooting your net into the water and manually catching fish, and it makes all the rest of the fish in the pond swim away.
I see. We might as well, because nothing else
stands out, surprisingly.
We could just crack that copper piece into 3 pieces and just let them all be table scraps.
And technically this game came out last year, but I'm the only one who played it for the first time this year. But I was gonna also say, the only other game I played with fishing in it is Web Fishing, which is a game about fishing.
I was just right there in the title.
Yeah, it's not really an RPG.
They need to put fishing in Peak.
I mean, they might. I don't know.
I mean, you can latch onto your teammates with a rope. That's kind of like fishing.
Do we want to give Bronze the Peak?
Yes.
All right.
You're fishing for your friends. We're giving it to Peak.
Last minute nomination. Peak coming in after having been snubbed at best game we were priced into.
Sarah,
yeah?
Did Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 have a fishing mini game in them at all?
It did not.
No, it had a shooting mini game. One of Tennis things was the shooting gallery.
Deltarune is also not JRPG. It's actually, I'm sitting here now and I'm realizing since Clair Obscur didn't have a fishing mini game, Clair Obscur
it's not really a JRPG,
is it? JRPG. Yoko Taro is very specific about this.
He was.
JRPG must have fishing game. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, that's because it's a JRPG.
It's a genre.
It's a Japanese RPG.
Je suis Koden.
Yeah, that one is the best. Je suis Koden is the best.
It gets me every time.
Those I've heard.
It's obviously because the French don't fish because their waters are too nasty and has stink lines coming out of it. So
yeah, if you fished up a French in the Seine or whatever, it's gonna come up smoking a cigarette.
That's right. Yeah. You don't want that. Absolutely not.
Hey.
All right. Is it my turn again?
Yes, you get to take fittings, Sarah. You get to take this category.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, be nice. If anything, I should be taking this category. I'm the one who's always talking about how I'm the coldest one on this or that in the podcast.
I'll take it. Mostly because I don't want to do best soundbite. The next word is biggest hater, which is Lex Luthor from Superman, King K. Rool from Donkey Kong Bonanza, Eito Aotsuki from The 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Scylla from Hades 2, Francois from Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, the rest of the Imperial Army's collective hate boner for Oberstein, Legends of the Galactic Hero, where it belongs, and Irving B. from Severance.
This implementation of the hate boner for Oberstein makes more sense to me than the other.
This definitely does. I think, regardless of the other picks, I think the hate boner for Oberstein needs to take one of them.
I will say, and it's Sarah only kind of gets it, but Ben, now I know for a fact you get it. Eito Aotsuki should take gold.
Eito Aotsuki.
You have seen the route that is just Eito Aotsuki is the biggest hater to have ever lived.
So you know how a lot of times, Sarah, you've experienced anime before. Sarah, you and Oates have experienced anime before.
No, what's anime?
Well, it's this thing where Japan will draw cartoons.
Oh, okay, that sounds
cool. They'll only do half the number of frames that Western cartoons will do.
Uh-huh.
So I do anime.
You do
yes,
anime.
you can do anime.
Yeah.
Wow. You know how you'll meet a character who is I hate everything and the world must be purged, and then they get shown a little bit of affection and oh, I guess things aren't so bad after all.
Yeah.
Not Eito. Not at all. Ato is just like, I fucking hate every single one of you. None of you are good. Like, you know how like you'll get a character where it's like they'll have like oh, it's some kind of like dramatic tension between the protagonist and the misanthrope that hates everyone, and it's like, oh, you can see like where the there's the possible hint of like a romance. Like, no, not Ato. Ato wants nothing more than to just fucking kill Takumi.
Oh, Otsy, have you ever? I don't know if you ever played it, but are you familiar with the broad premise of Sayano Uta?
Yes.
So you know how the protagonist of Sayano Uta has that thing where like everything looks like horror to them, and it's only the little girl who looks normal because she's actually a horrible, disgusting monster, and his things are a thing.
Yeah.
Ato Aotsuki just has that for all humans generally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he's like, I need you to understand, it's not like there's not a traumatic incident. There's nothing like that. I just think you're all disgusting monsters, and I need you to die now.
Yeah,
oh,
it's really
so
good.
Dan from Dan Versus.
Yeah.
Okay, but like,
because Dan has a friend.
Imagine if Dan from Dan Versus was like, the only option left to me is to become a school shooter.
So Dan Versus.
Oh, okay.
There's an episode where he does that.
And they put this on Cartoon Network?
No, they put it on the Hub.
Oh, okay.
Which is close enough to Cartoon Network. I mean, it aired alongside My Little Pony and Transformers Prime.
Right.
Yeah.
What episode did he become a school? I've seen every episode of Dan Versus.
I swear to God, there is an episode that implies that he's just like, hey, don't come to work tomorrow.
I mean, he probably gives that threat a lot, but he also doesn't have a job, so he wouldn't be able to go to work in the first place.
Man, that's a great line to whip out if you're unemployed.
Yeah, hey, don't go to work tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, God.
No, Ato Aotsuki is fucking hater. I mean, you've seen a little bit of it, Sarah, already.
I've seen a little of it. Yeah. No, he's
but
hater
like, no,
supreme.
it just doesn't stop. Like, he
I
doesn't
love
learn.
that.
He doesn't.
I'm
I don't
so
think
glad.
I don't think he learns his. I'm predicting he doesn't learn his lesson by the end of this route. Like, I think he's just gonna stay just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Ato getting it. We do, since we have all seen it. Shout out to Lex Luthor, who should get silver.
Oh, fucking Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Lex Luthor is also a guy who's just like, I was born to hate Superman.
Yeah.
Hashtag super shit is what gets me.
Yeah, none of the people on this list, like, Ato Aotsuki hates humanity and every single person who ever drew breath. And
especially hates Takumi for being the protagonist.
But he never trained 1,000 monkeys to bash Takumi on Twitter.
I mean, if he did, he would.
Ben, you don't know that.
You haven't done all the routes yet.
I don't think Twitter exists.
I'm going to be real with you. There are certain routes where Ato Aotsuki does things that I would describe as requiring a comical devotion to being a hater.
I want a really quick shout out Skilla from Hades 2, who, when you fight her the first time, she is, as you've seen, she's like a punk rock 50s style girl band, with her and two of her sirens. When you fight her, the background track is a song that she's diegetically playing.
Okay.
When you knock out, when you knock out the rest of the bandmates, their instrument drops from the song.
Right. Which is good.
When you beat her the first time, she says that she's going to write a song about you. And then the next time you fight her, she's playing a different song for her boss battle. That song is called "I'm Going to Claw Out Your Eyes" and I'm going to drown you to death and claw out your eyes.
Great.
She claims she wrote it before she met Melanoe. And it's totally not about Melanoe.
Totally. Definitely.
One, which, you know, is totally fair because one of the lyrics is "You're such a mess, that little dress looks like it's from the garbage."
God damn.
Definitely not about Melanoe.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna claw parentheses out your eyes, then drown you to death.
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself. I can't remember his character's names. Anyone remember the name? Because I do think hate boner for Oberstein is good here, but there is a character from Galactic Heroes who I would say is more of a hater than the collective hate boner for Oberstein.
It's not the woman, because she hates Ruenthal. It's the brown-haired fuck.
I was thinking specifically, and I can't remember his name, the fat corrupt guy.
Oh yeah,
from the Empire side, who ruins his entire life just because he doesn't like Roy, because Royenthal is mean to him.
Yeah, but that's Royenthal. What's that fucking guy's name? Oh, it's been too long, and there's 10,000 characters.
Oh, are you talking about Braunschweiger?
No,
because he's not the big fat guy.
It's not the big fat guy. It's God damn it.
Oh, Otto von Braunschweig is a good hater contender. He's the guy who was the loyalist leader who just insistently kept trying to fight Reinhard despite being incompetent, and then all of his friends killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why can't I not remember this character? I'm trying.
There's 10,000 characters
in fucking
across 4 million episodes of Legends of the Galactic Heroes.
I haven't seen Legends of the Galactic Heroes 10,000 times like some of you have, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it twice. I've seen it twice.
Okay.
It's too long to watch 10,000 times.
Yeah, you die before then. I know.
Now, I've said it before, and I will say it again. K. Rool is a huge contender for a good reason. And it is this very specific BlueSky post.
K. Rool plot,
which is a reference to exactly what the ending of the game is.
Yeah. K. Rool does kind of do a 9/11 to New Donk City.
And the only reason he does that is because it would make Donkey Kong upset.
Bittenfeld!
That's
Bittenfeld,
it.
yes!
Bittenfeld is the one who hates Oberstein to death.
Oh yeah, that guy. But the problem is, like, can you be a hater if you're right?
That's actually, Saturn has
a good point.
Saturn has a point, because it's the reason I think Irving B shouldn't actually be in the biggest stage.
Saturn, I need you. What we need to do is we need to start selling merch of your VTuber, because I want to get a t-shirt with your VTuber on it with the text, "Can you be a hater if you're right?"
Okay, because the thing is, there's a lot of people who, if you're like, he's on here because he hates Oberstein so much. The thing is, Bittenfeld is the only one who is allowed to hate Oberstein because he's right to hate Oberstein. Everyone else is just a hater, but Bittenfeld's just correct.
Everyone else was told by someone else to hate Oberstein, but Bittenfeld is the one who has the receipts.
Bittenfeld's just like, I hate that squirrely fuck, and it's like, yeah, you're right. You know what? You got him dead to rights there.
No! If I had a lame-ass boyfriend, I would hype him so much. I would make him wait outside so I could go in first and be like, "Get ready, here comes the most specialist boy in the Empire. And if you don't clap for him, I'll fucking blow this whole building up."
And here's the thing, to be clear, you're right about you're right for Oberstein to be your lame-ass boyfriend in this way, but Oberstein's also just like looking at Bittenfeld like, no, it's funnier this way.
Also, the thing that helps with Bittenfeld being a hater is that Bittenfeld himself sucks shit.
Yeah, it's like you can't hold it against him. It's not even the worst thing he has going on.
So I wanna quote
hate.
from his The Legends of Galactic Heroes wiki, a quote from Bittenfeld's military service. The Black Lancers had lost 6,220 ships out of 15,900, and Adelbert von Fahrenheit's fleet had lost 8,490 ships out of 15,200, including Fahrenheit's flagship, the Askrim. The Black Lancers suck so much.
They're completely worthless. It's so good.
I'm so sorry.
Quote, casualties were over 2 million.
That's
They
correct.
can't all be the Rosenritter, okay?
No.
Nobody can be the Rosenritter, but the Rosenritter.
I love setting up the Black Lancers as like the equivalent,
opposite.
the Empire equivalent as the Rosenritter, and the Rosenritter are the coolest guys
They're just
in
like-
the universe.
What if there was a special unit of exclusively Doom guys, right?
Watch out, Retica.
I know.
What if
Where
there was
she
a group of guys?
belongs.
What if there was a group of guys that like you needed the entire forces of the Empire to take down like a squad of like 15 dudes,
Fuck me.
and then
You put Retica in the Rosenritter, and it's like throwing a pumpkin full of meat to a tiger.
and then what if
Fixer.
Catarose is gonna have a couple of siblings by the time she's done, assuming she doesn't die first.
And then what if the Empire's equivalent of this force just lost half their guys in every battle they fought?
That's right. Oh
God.
okay,
Legend of
so I
Galactic Hero is
guess
so good.
fine. I guess we can't give it to people hating on my lame ass boyfriend.
We. It's really a shame that Bittenfeld's too right to be a hater, because I would just replace it with Bittenfeld and I'll give him gold.
Yeah.
He's too right.
I do want to point out, by the way, just so Saturn can appreciate this. Francois is a turtle, in a cave. Who is what if Oscar the Grouch could cast the most powerful ice spell in existence?
That's right.
I think Oscar the Grouch can cast the most powerful ice spell in existence, and we just haven't seen him do
He
it
just
yet.
chooses not to, because why should he show you that?
No,
Well, it's
Yeah.
like when they give
Yeah.
you, it's like when they give you the Apocalypse spell in Ultima or whatever. It's like, congrats, you have that. You shouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Literally, you have to fight him at one point because he just wants you to get off of his lawn, and you don't, and so he fights you. And the text literally says, "Francois prepares the most powerful ice spell in existence,"
Yeah.
and then if it hits you, you die.
That's right.
Well, that would do it, yeah.
That would do it,
Now, to
yeah.
be fair, I don't think you can be a hater for wanting no good, dirty, rotten brats to get off your lawn. That's your lawn.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think Eito Atsuki takes gold.
I think Lex has to take silver.
Yeah.
Lex takes silver, and I think
King K. Rool.
I would give K. Rool bronze.
Yeah.
I think that's
so.
fair.
He's got bronze placer hater energy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, K. Rool's hatred, unlike, Eito is just so broad and it's so intense that it wins. Lex Luthor's is so pivoted on one person.
But K. Rool has K. Rool has been in hiding for 20 years, and the first thing he does coming out of hiding is try to beat your ass again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
The thing is that, and this is my favorite thing about this guy, he hates the character so much that he prevents you from playing him in the sequel. That's how much K. Rool hates Donkey Kong. In Donkey Kong Countries 2 and 3, you cannot play as Donkey Kong because he has beat his ass so hard that you have to play his sidekick.
That rules.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
First thing he does is he breaks out of the center of the earth, knocks out the game's primary villain, quotes Frieza, and flies away.
Yeah.
Just screams at you that you're a filthy monkey and then just flies off.
Now, sorry, continue.
Then he does 9/11 to New Donk City. So you know,
Oh, yeah.
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 You know. Incredible character. I love
love
this
him.
dude.
I will say whoever does the next category, I think, should be someone who can do a reasonable impression of any of these given lines, and that is not
I
me,
think-
'cause there's a lot of Expedition 33 in here. And also a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Well, Ben's the only one who played the 100 line Last Defense Academy in English, so I actually don't know who says "let's do it" to it.
You played it in Japanese, really?
Yeah, I really did not like the English voice cast at all.
I split here. So here's the thing, and it has to do with one of our nominations in here. I split it halfway. I did half the routes in Japanese and half in English.
Oh.
I did the first one in English and then switched to Japanese after. But I had to switch back because I missed English Sirai too much.
Let's
English
do it
Siri-
to it.
That's Darumi.
Oh yeah, let's
Sorry.
do it to it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Incredible.
That makes sense because her Japanese line is literally just her saying in English, "Let's go." Oh, so that's
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
That's
okay.
cute.
Mhm. I would have also substituted this with hauling ass.
That one's Takamaru, right?
Yeah, from Takamaru,
Yeah,
our
that
boy
makes sense.
Takamaru going hauling ass.
Oh, Takamaru, my love. I mean, you kind of suck, but I love you.
What a good kanji.
What a good kanji. What a better
I-
kanji than kanji.
I was gonna say, I think Takamaru might just be a better kanji than
Yeah.
kanji.
Wow.
It's possible. Anyway, our best sound bites. I can do best sound bites because I've played all of these.
Cool.
Yeah, you do that.
Best soundbite is "Oh, banana" from Donkey Kong Bonanza. The Kremling "Og" from Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh.
Darumi going "Let's do it to it," because I hear that fucking line so goddamn much.
And it's because it's really good to have Darumi doing things a lot in combat because she's really good and she's better if you use her a lot.
You could honestly substitute this with any of the character select barks from 100 Line. And then after that, you have Nyo from the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Which I'm really
you have-
glad. I'm really glad, by the way, that is so early. Because, like, I did the prologue for 100 Line in English.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I didn't like any of the dub voices very much. So, like, on, like, day 5 or 6, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to switch to Japanese. But that does mean I did get to hear Sierra go, no.
I do think this is because, like, the Danganronpa dubs historically have a lot better voice casts and, like, more experienced voice casts, let's say. I feel like some part of this game being published by Aniplex is Aniplex just like, I don't care about the English voice actors, just get whoever. Because they get all their they go whole hog for the Japanese cast. They get acclaimed voice actors for Japanese cast, and everyone in this game is someone who barely does anything or is like their bona fides are I did like fan voice acting for Danganronpa.
Right.
The voice cast in English does have some really good peaks, but it also has some that are just like, please try a little. Kyoshika, I think, is doing it on purpose, though.
Kyoshika is the reason I originally switched to Japanese.
Yeah.
And like, I don't mean this. I don't want to insult her voice actor if she's listening. Like, I know, and I think I'm not gonna like imply anyone wasn't a good fit for this or that or didn't deserve it because obviously you got picked for a reason, right? But I'm gonna be so real with you, bestie, if you're listening. That is just not the way I would have chosen to convey that character's tone of voice. It feels a little bit like it goes from feeling like you're doing a teen girl talking in a kind of archaic and stilted way to feeling kind of like you're trying to do a Robot Alchemic Drive fan dub, and it's just I just can't cotton to it. It's a little too much.
I more tend to lean on voice direction versus voice acting.
Yeah.
When these kind of situations come up, it does feel like she was misdirected in her lines because she kind of sounds like she's doing an old Hong Kong dub voice. Like
And
that
it's
kind
just
of like
like not how that-
grandiose.
And like the people who make the voice acting, like the English voice decisions for Kodaka games are always insane.
Right.
Yeah.
But it like usually when they're insane, it's because the writing localizers are insane. This one just feels like unforced error for her specifically. It's tragic.
Ben, I am going to suggest, I know we love this line because we love CL going ready. But I have a better one. If I may put it in instead.
Yes, go ahead. You're correct. It actually should be Parrot.
Yeah, his fucking Mael screaming Parrot at you every single time. Like, bitch, I'm trying.
Yeah, listen, I know, man. I'm trying to utilize your mechanics.
I'm trying.
Mael, like, why are you using a buckler in Dark Souls if you're not going to parry it?
I'm trying really hard. The timing is bad, and these fights take forever now.
I'm not very smart. Okay.
It's the first time I've seen this move, Mael. I can't parry it.
Yeah.
Parry it.
No.
And then of course we have Minoko's "What lovely feet."
Yeah, it's really good.
Between that line being nominated and knowing that one of the party members is a floating black mage who doesn't wear shoes, I'm like, man, it really is a Dark Souls game.
That's right.
And then finally we have, of course, for Final Fantasy XIV, she's draining the audience of their ether.
A late swinger.
Yeah.
A late
no.
swinger.
That's a great one.
But
It's so good though.
it's such a good soundbite.
The thing
It's
is,
just
the first time we as a group did the raids when they first came out, right? We did them as a group. So Oates was unfortunately unavailable, but a lot of us were able to do the raids. And Vamp Fatale is a really hard fight for normal mode, right?
yes,
Like it's
surprisingly difficult.
surprisingly difficult. If it's basically one of those, like, I sure hope somebody in this party has relatively up-to-date gear so that this DPS check won't be hell on earth. And as a result, you hear she's draining the audience of their ether a lot. And
it doesn't stop being a funny
it
read.
never stops being a funny read.
It's a good joke.
Because it's like one of the rare instances of like a character delivering a line read off, like entirely off screen, but you can just perfectly envision their facial expression while they're saying the line.
Yeah.
I think what really does it is that it would be perfectly fine as a bite if it was just those first 4 words.
Right.
But those last 3
Yeah.
suddenly turned it into one of the funniest parts in that entire patch.
It's
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Good.
It is the perfect level of he's had this conversation with the audience for Femme Fatale's fights so many times.
Yeah.
There's some part of me that wonders because it feels like a very, how do I put this? I would believe if that line was originally meant to be given straight of she's draining the audience of their ether, and then that was improvised in the VO thing as like a bit, and they're like, no, hold on, use this.
No, hold on,
Yeah.
it's really funny. You got to keep that. I believe it.
I also want to clarify for Saturn, what lovely feet is not referring to Lune.
No.
So Minoko, your blue mage of your party, yes, out of 5 party members in Claire Obscure, one of them is a fucking blue mage, and he's the best blue mage in JRPG history.
That's right.
Minoko's way of absorbing spells is that he cuts off and eats the feet of enemies and absorbs their spells.
That's right.
So he's constantly looking at the feet of his enemies in hopes of absorbing their spells.
Yeah, it's really good.
It really is a Dark Souls game.
It's a Dark Souls game.
Oh, yes.
That being said, again, this is an easy category because gold has to be
No.
No.
'Cause
I was
we're
gonna say
all saying
gold is the
gold.
one that's literally on our soundboard right now.
Like,
I feel like that also is unfair because I really want all to be on there.
The thing is
our
our awe is the one from the SNES.
It's the
Right.
same
From
one.
an
Saturn. The reason it's on there is because we were all delighted and in awe that it is the exact same.
it is actually the
soundbite.
exact same
Yeah.
soundbite. Like, I have heard it. It's really funny. They just reused the fucking SNES soundbite.
Yeah.
It's really
I'm kind of a, like, I like that. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
That kind of has me of the opinion like, well, that's not winning a medal. But that's just another piece of Rare's hard work that you have decided to re-push as your own in 2025.
No, but
Why
Saturn,
Saturn's
it's such
actually the hater of 2025.
it comes so late in the game that when you hear it, it's such a delightful surprise, like within the context of when it shows up in the game.
And I don't necessarily know if it should podium place because for me, the winners are the other two are Parriot and she's draining the audience of their ether.
Oh no, the Final Fantasy 14 one is on my list too.
100%.
Don't get me wrong.
But like, I do, because like even I, who don't care about Donkey Kong at all, was watching Oates play the last bits of fucking Bonanza, and they did the sound, and I was like, oh, that's the sound. Ooh, banana.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and then you hear, because like if they had used the old banana from Donkey Kong 64, like I would be like, okay, well, you know what? Then it's like, okay, well, you're just ripping off the thing. Like they recorded a new "Oh Banana" for Bonanza, but then at the very end of the game, they bring back not only the Kremling Og, they bring back the Necky and I think they bring back the barrel like brake squealing.
It's really fun.
Yeah,
It's just
and
fun.
it's just like, you knew when to use this.
That's right.
Which was literally the very last level of the game. I have to stress.
It's smart wielding of old sound effects in a way that even I can respect.
I would love to give Og silver.
I was going to give it bronze, honestly. She's draining the audience. Draining
the audience of their ethers. It probably should take silver. Yeah,
I would say silver.
I'm going to side with Sarah for nominating Parriott for bronze for originality.
Parriott is really good.
Parriott is very good.
And I honestly wouldn't mind giving bronze to Parriott either, only because it's just funny. Like, I don't know. It's something about, because like the way Mael says it is very like, if you don't parry it, I, the 16-year-old girl in the cast, who is the most aggro character in the game, am going to think you are a pussy. Right?
Yeah. It's very accusatory.
It's very That's our Alice.
That's our Alice, baby.
I guess, is there anything wrong with us returning to the bronze tiebreakers?
Nothing wrong at all.
No, I tried to do that earlier. It didn't work out, so I guess we can split it.
We can give because last time we didn't have enough categories to nominees to justify it. But for Soundbite, I think we have enough so we can split it between Og and Parriott.
I'm okay with that.
Because they both kind of elicit the same sort of dopamine rush where I'm just like, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
That's what all three of these do, is that Nyo just gives you all four of these lines just give you a dopamine boost.
We'll say that the reason is bronze is because it is a gold placer like Nyo is, but it has been debuffed by being reused.
Correct.
Yes.
And Nyo is just I mean,
Nyo.
we can't stop saying
Nyo.
It's such a good. Because it's like it's the sound specifically for him turning on his laser eyes,
and like,
which doesn't make sense.
Also,
he barely does it.
I was gonna say he does it in like the prologue of the game, and then I gotta stress, I think there's maybe 2 or at most 3 other occasions ever where he does it. And it's not, you won't encounter it for like 80 hours.
Yes!
Yeah. See, the thing is, I want to just really quickly talk about 100 Line for a second here, which is that all of the battle barks are really strong and memorable, and I like all of them, you know?
Right.
But during the conversations, it's really grating to just hear characters going,
The real reason I had to switch to Japanese is because specifically I think the audio barks in English are really bad.
Yeah,
they're really grating in a way that they're not in Japanese. I can't explain why. Maybe it's because like it's like I don't know, like I've like listened to like natural Japanese speakers talk and I've just learned, like, kind of going, like that when people are talking to you is super normal in Japanese, right, Oates?
Hi.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's like the old bit with, it's like the old chestnut with, like, Sonic Adventure 2, right? Where they, like, try to get, like, the voice actors to all go, like, yosh and shit for the, like, exertion noise. And it's like, we don't do that in English, just to be clear. Don't use this. And then it's like, because they put it there because it's in there in the Japanese, and it's like, well, we gotta get the voice actors to do it, but it's like, it just all sounds bad, and it's not even that the performances are bad, it's just like, we don't really, like,
it just sounds so unnatural.
Yeah,
Japanese is a language that is much more suited to having, like, a single tone, like,
it reminds me of the bit in what's her name, that VTuber that speaks English to Pika-Mane.
Oh, I mean, there's lots of English-speaking VTubers.
Like the one who speaks Japanese and English.
It's Pika-Mane.
I mean, there's several of those.
Yeah, like, but she's the one who like she switches from sub to dub.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminded me of, like hearing it in 100 Line, where it's just like, this is an English speaker trying to do Japanese style like grunts, and it doesn't work.
It just doesn't work. And after a certain point, it was so off-putting, I had to turn it off.
Except for Nyo.
I also will say another nomination for Sierra that I don't know if anyone's actually encountered, but there's one voice work that he also does in English where you can clearly hear the English voice actors going, "Fuck off!"
I don't think I've gotten that
That's really
one yet.
good.
It doesn't come up more than once or twice, but he does occasionally just tell you to fuck off.
That's really good. Okay, who hasn't? Oates, have you? Is it Oates' turn or is it Saturn's?
I think so.
I think it could be either of us because
Okay.
we tagged in Ben early to do Soundbite.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess since I named this one, I'll do it. 2025 is the year of the Game Boy Advance because it is nothing without its AA battery.
That's so fucking true.
True.
So, our nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Blueprints, Silksong, Night Rain, Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, and the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Literally, this year would have been such a nothing burger without, like, slightly higher budget than normal AA games. You know, like that kind of that realm where AA lives, where they're like a little bit more money than usual, right?
I want to point out two things real quick. One, I'm surprised that Look Outside didn't make this list. Do we want to add Look Outside real quick?
No, because it's not AA.
We've had this argument.
Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think Pipistrello or Blueprints should be here because I don't think either of those games have particularly like. If it doesn't have at least $1 million budget, if not more, if it doesn't even have at least like a closer to $10 million budget, you can't even start to think of it as like single. That's like 10 million is when it starts to be in the single AA thing. Like, I wouldn't put Look Outside here because it's made effectively by fucking two something awful guys who don't have a lot of money and who like work on indie game shit. Like, it's basically an indie game except for the fact that it has a publisher, and like. We've been over that, right? Like you'll give up a bunch of your sales for someone to do marketing budget for you, and that's basically all that is nowadays.
Right.
I'm checking real quick to see if there's any information on the budget or the studio size for Pipistrello.
Because I feel like I know Blueprints is also a game that has like 4 developers or whatever, right? And it was just made over a long period of time, I'm pretty sure. So I get so grip like squeeze his hands about it because I'm just like, they're not AA's, they're tiny, they're little games. You can't put Pipistrello next to Claire Obscure.
I mean, I put Pipistrello on here because it is literally the only Game Boy Advance game on this list.
Yeah, but it's also not a AA.
No, it's more specifically like referring to like the budget pricing. I feel like Blueprints did publicly.
Blueprints is a bigger studio, relatively.
I don't think so. Like, it's published by Raw Fury, but I don't think Dogubomb has done literally anything except Blueprints. I don't think.
So the game is supposedly a one-person project, but it had 25 people work on it, and it took about 8 years to build.
Yeah, but like...
But
that doesn't give us a sense of what the budget is, especially if it's a one-person project. Because like lots of people do like of the Devil has 4 people developing it and like 8 or 9 people playtesting. I would not say it is made by 12 people.
So estimated, it's not stated because like if he mostly self-published, some of that obviously is just always like never going to be like put down on paper. Between 12 to 25k was put into it.
Yeah, that's practically an indie game. I would
very budget. Damn.
There are some people who would say that any money at all is too much. I would call a 5-figure budget indie, and not AA.
Okay, I can deal with that. So I think we've got, so then discounting those, we have Claire Obscure, Silksong. Well, I don't think we should count Silksong then.
Silksong is at least one where I'm like, the reason that game took 8 years is because they made tens of millions of dollars off of the first one and buoyed their lives entirely off basically like pseudo retirement to just take that at their own pace from what is effectively a budget of God knows how many millions of dollars from the first game. So, like, I'm more willing to go Silk Song being in AA or single A territory, at least. It's not indie. I wouldn't call it indie just because of the amount of money in play. But
this is one of those problems where, as I wrote it, it felt accurate. But as we learn more about all of our games, it stopped becoming as accurate. And more importantly, there are so many ways indie and AA can just be vibes-based, and it is very contentious.
I mean, if it was indie versus single A, I'd say maybe, but like, it's just it's a conversation we always have, like the indie stuff, where it's like we're putting Clair Obscur, which had a budget of $10 million, versus Blueprints, which did not, or like Night Rain, I'd say is AA because Elden Ring stuff's normally AAA, but that is very clearly a budget, cheap, like quick product made out of recycled parts. That is not a high scale of production for Night Rain. I'm positive.
So speaking of that, real quick, Oates, you might be able to help me with this one. Would you count Pirate Yakuza as AA?
I would count just about every Yakuza game that wasn't Yakuza 6 a AA game.
Yeah, pretty much every Yakuza game has the aura of a AA game.
It also they're also extremely budget, like
games.
I'd say it's probably AA. I can't imagine Sega spends that much money on it.
Pirate Yakuza literally reused the exact same assets that Infinite Wealth used, which used a lot of the same assets that 7 used, which used a lot of the same assets that 6 used.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna look and see if anyone's leaked those things, because there's some occasionally you get like someone leaking projected development budget from like the shareholder meetings and stuff, but I'm not seeing it.
In general, though, the Yakuza games are famously like they don't put that much money into them. Because they know that it gets more than modest returns, so they don't have to put too much into it. 6 was their big hey, we have a lot of money to throw away.
It's actually really smart to reuse a lot of the things you made for previous games, because then you don't have to make them again.
Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, I guess the new updated list is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Silk Song, Night Rain, The 100 Line, Elastic Defense Academy, and Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
That makes sense to me. I'm going through my list of stuff I played this year to see if there's any other things to bolster this list a little bit, which I don't want us to... I feel bad that I didn't actually do this before we started recording, but it's one of those things that you also kind of have to like talk about with the other people, so I'm not like going in here like, hey Saturn, why did you change all these entries to other entries?
Well, I think 100 Line should take gold because out of the ones on this list, 100 Line is the one I like the most.
That's correct, which is crazy considering the beginning of the year, the enthusiasm for Clair Obscur, but 100 Line is just that good. 100 Line's good. It's really crazy how much it kind of sticks in your brain. It's one of those games you can't stop thinking about type shit,
I would give Clair Obscur silver just because of the spectacle that went into that game.
Oh yeah, to be clear, even though I didn't play it, that game's getting on the podium. I would give it. I would allow it to have gold. I would not fight against it having gold. I just haven't played it, so I don't know. But like that game's definitely up here.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I didn't play any of these other games. It feels weird to not give anything to Silk Song after it was such a big deal, but it's also kind of funny how Silk Song came out and just kind of
disappeared after a month.
Yeah, because everyone
came
beat
out
it,
and it was a video game, and everybody liked it a lot. And then it was just a video game. So,
the only one of these I've played is Night Rain, which I've played for about like an hour or two. And it's like it's fine, I guess. I don't know. It seems kind of weird. It's a very strange video game. That's all I really got. I mean, I played Silk Song more than that, but I also like I don't think I would really be inclined to give Silk Song much of anything. It's like okay.
Here's my problem. Of these last three, I'm going to remember 2026 because it was the year Silksong released.
You mean 2025?
What year is it today?
It's 2026.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant though. 2025.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
That's
I'm okay
fair.
with that.
That makes
That's
sense.
my that's the only argument I got.
I would fight more for Like a Dragon, but I was the only one who played it this year.
Mhm.
I think Like a Dragon embodies the AAA mindset of reusing every part of that buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Every part of the
And
bird.
also introducing assets that are very clearly going to be in your studio's next game.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, what else we got?
I guess that means I do this next one? Question mark.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
Oh,
sorry,
continue.
real quick. I just want to say, do we... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'm just wondering...
Anything you want to fit in here? Or,
No, there's
or
nothing I want to
knock
fit
stuff
in. I'm
out?
just wondering if we...
If we want to cut here,
Do we want to cut here? Because it's already been 2 hours. I feel like
we've got an hour's worth of material here alone.
We just did 8 of them across 2 hours.
we just did 8 across 2 hours. These last 7
are going to take even longer.
will
Yeah,
probably
and then
take
there's-
even longer.
And then there's also discussion of our personal games of the year.
I mean, yeah, that works for me.
So I think you're probably right. We probably should. we did it, folks.
3
the entire
part
month
Gorgies,
of-
baby!
The entire month of January is the Gorgies.
Yes, exactly. It's just as planned.
Oh, God.
Because Sarah, you're right. Because I'm also looking like, okay, we've got these. Then I'm like, oh, we have our champion categories.
Yeah, we have our
Oh.
like champion categories at the end of all of this, right? Like, because
Mm-hmm.
like yes, these next 2 categories can go quickly, but then we've got
Our final main category will take a while.
yes. So I feel like because like if we do like 2 more from here, we won't have enough material for next time. But also, if we keep going, this is gonna be a 4-hour episode. So I'm voting we stop here, and not to cut you off from doing your read, Saturn, but I'm doing.
Oh, that's okay.
Saturn can start next time.
Yes, I'm doing mental math, looking at what we've got to go and what we've already done, and I'm realizing 3-part Gorgies, 3-part Gorgies, baby,
3-part Gorgies.
3-part
And you know what? If we want, that's time to squeeze in one more category.
1 or 2 more. Hell yeah, baby.
That's right, baby.
Because honestly, you know what? The thing is, I fucking love doing the Gorgies. This is like my favorite podcast series.
I love not having to talk about the news.
Yeah, the news
Yeah.
is depressing. Talking about things we actually liked in the year
The
is
thing
much
is-
more fun.
The thing is also, delaying the Gorgies even more means more time for me to finish 100 lines, so we can
Talk
potentially
about
have
it more.
episode 300 of the podcast be 100 line.
Oh shit, that's actually what episode are we on now?
We are on 298.
So
Better get playing, fuckers.
There's no
I'm
way.
not
There's
doing
no
it.
way to do all 100 routes before episode 300. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to do a little
There's
bit of
no-
news.
There is no way I'm going to get past the prologue
Yeah.
by the time episode 300 comes out.
Yeah.
You fucking assholes.
There's no way that's happening. As sad as that makes me, I would love for 100 line to be like the 3-hour 300th episode, but I don't think it's happening, folks.
It's not happening.
So,
Anything
no.
we can do to delay the news, though. Anything we can do to not have to talk
It's-
about news.
I don't want to talk about Ubisoft. I don't want to talk about Ubisoft.
I have a proposal. What if we just stop talking about news forever?
Well, then we wouldn't have a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we do other stuff. It's fine.
we would just be talking. I guess we could. No, don't worry. But we can still talk about the news.
Yeah.
The point is,
Point is, 3-part Gorgies.
3-part
3-part Gorgies.
and we'll be back next week with part 3. Ben, do the outro.
Thank you to DJ Cutman, Fuser Background Music. Email us at thegorgepodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on our BlueSky accounts all over the place. Listen to The Reboot, our other podcast. Please listen to it. Please.
Please,
You have no idea. You have no idea the dopamine boost. You have no idea the emotional impact I get when someone on our Discord goes, "Ha, that character Ben voiced was funny."
That's it.
You have no idea. You can't comprehend how good that makes me feel.
Every time I think about I'm Daniel.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Daniel.
Oh, you don't. Please listen to our podcast. It makes me so happy. I love being a DM. I will be a DM forever for these guys.
Yay!
Even if the reboot ends, trust me, I have like 3 other games that I want to do.
Yes.
Don't worry. Like the bug is in me.
Oh god.
Anyway, follow us on our BlueSky. Listen to that. Join us on our Discord. Patreon.com/thegorge.
And that's it.
And then Saturn is hosting while we do Of the Devil.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I'm also hosting when we do a Certain Investigations 2, which will be Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time for more Gorgies.
That's
Yay!
right. Good night, everyone.